Welcome to our instructional video on Center View Tab Designer. Regardless of which Contact Manager link you have configured, the Center View is the same for everyone. The Center View tabs are accessed from the Open Inquiry screen, but first, you have to create them. If you are ready, let's get started. By now, you should know how to access the configuration utility, either from the main server, Client Files folder, or from the local client directory. Launch the tshdconfig.exe. You must be a user with admin rights to access. Once you are logged into configuration, from the main configuration menu, go into the Contact Manager section. From the Contact Manager options menu, launch the Inquiry Center View tabs configuration. If this is your first time in Center View Tab Designer, you will see tabs already displayed by default. View 1, 2, and 3 are predefined field layouts. If you want to use one or all of the predefined layouts, which are most popular with users, right-click on the tab, edit the tab, and select a unique tab name. Then, select the field and click Edit Selected Field. Here you can select from a Contact Manager field or Inquiry field. The Field Mapping field will open a window of available fields based on the data source you selected. For inquiry fields, we provide 5 date, 4 memo, 10 number, and 10 text fields. Once you select a field, the field mapping will automatically populate. Please do not change the field mapping, but you can change the prompt. If this is an inquiry field, you must allow editing. If this is a Contact Manager field, you can decide if you want any changes made to this field from HelpDesk. It will update in real time back to your Contact Manager if you allow editing. You have an option, if you want, to validate the field value. Just be sure you are selecting the correct validation method based on the field type you selected. Customer Status is another predefined layout that contains 6 character and 1 memo. These are already mapped and ready to go. Just rename your tab. Links is a system tab and is pretty much what it is labeled. It holds all the linked items associated to the inquiry, items such as emails and documents. Time Logs is also a system tab and exactly what it is labeled. Here we will keep track of every time log entry for the inquiry, regardless if you enable billing. The exception to a time log being created is if a user specifically selects no time entry. History is another system tab, and yes, you guessed it, it holds all the history inquiries associated with a specific contact. This is very helpful when looking up contacts and giving users a chance to reopen an inquiry rather than create a new one. This helps to eliminate multiple inquiries for the same issues. If you want to create your own tab, that is very easy. Click on the New Tab button. This will open the tab type selection option. Click on New Custom Tab and click OK. Caption your tab and click OK. Now your tab is added to the grid. Now you can add items to your tab. Click on the Add Item button and click onto the tab grid. This will open a menu for custom field types. You can select from a single line field, single line pick list, or multiple line memo field, or you can create a caption or action button. Let's add a single line field and click the OK button. Now select between Inquiry Data field or Contact Manager field. Be careful not to use the same inquiry field more than once. The Inquiry Status field option will be empty because this is already a predefined tab that is mapped and ready to go, as described earlier. So, there will be no options from this source. Use the ellipse button in the field name to view available fields from your source. The tab order will default, but you will be able to change them once you have 2 or more fields in place. If this is an inquiry data field, you must allow editing. Validation is optional. You can include the caption and even change the caption if you like. Just don't change the field mapping. Once you have completed the field edit, click OK and the field will be placed onto the grid. You can resize the field, move it to any location on the tab grid as desired. Once you have added all the fields you need on this tab, click Save. Repeat to add more fields. Now that you have completed adding fields, you can change the tab order by right-clicking on the field. You can move tabs left to right by clicking the left mouse key and dragging the tab to its desired destination. You can also remove tabs if you don't want to see them from the Open Inquiry. Just right-click on a tab, and a side menu will open. Select Remove. If this is a system tab, it will be placed back into the tab selection area, and you can add them back at any time. Important! If you remove any tab that has inquiry fields with data, this information will be deleted permanently. There is no recovery, so be careful what you delete. That's it! You are done with Center View Tab Designer. You can always return to this section as often as needed. It's important that when making changes to the Contact Manager area that you have exclusive access and have a safe backup of your database before you make any changes. Please visit our YouTube channel for more instructional videos, or download our user's guide from our download site. Thank you.